So speaking of narcissism, Faisal, and our political world right now, I'd love to hear any reflections you have on what's been happening in the last few weeks.
Yes, I mean, we all realize the immensity of the anxiety that was building up, before the election and during the election, and even now there is suspension, about it. But I remember that when the election was sorted out, and they declared Biden has won, it felt like as if a huge stress got released.
Yes.
I think even Trump people, maybe their narcissism, their ego still doesn't want to admit like his, but deep inside their soul felt relief from this, what he was doing. And it felt like as if America was bathed in living daylight. Before there was darkness, bats in the dark, and nobody knows what they're doing. And this man was like, I don't know, creating one hysteria and one drama, and while they were messing up with America and messing up with the American spirit and demolishing what America stands for: democracy, humanness, all the values of the American, the real American values. It felt like those bats were creating darkness over America for them, sucking the wealth, taking, terrible. I don't need to talk about it because everybody knows what they were doing. And then it felt like this darkness lifted off and living daylight came. And in my heart, I felt I am really not optimist about any politician. Biden is more maybe reasonable, talks better, calmer. I don't think he in all of those things. But I think, he's a politician. And he is an agent for the establishment, and what's gonna happen. And as long as we're having the system that we are living in, this economical system, and the greed and wanting to exploit the resources of the earth and the humanity and accumulate wealth and establishment and the greed and the banking system. Sometimes I pray Christ will come. And all the banking system to me are the pawnbrokers that he kicked out of the temple. And I hope he comes and he kicks this whole economical system out. And we have a human economical system. There are many beautiful systems that can help us as a human being. So all those presidents, one after another, whether in America, in Russia, and everywhere, all the governments to me are crooks, are really none, not even one single good soul there, but some are better than others. And some are better for their country than others. But for me, what got ignited is something else, living daylight to bring hope. The hope in my heart that ignited and the energy that ignited when one goes deeper than replacing one president with another. Yeah, maybe Biden is much better in certain ways, but what will happen to the world? I don't want to go there. How horrendous it's going to be for many countries. In 1964, I came to America, and America was American. I came here to Idaho, Illinois and New York and Idaho and Bay Area, California. And I remember writing to Kuwait, letter saying, there is no country like America. And there are no people like Americans, all you Arabs and Muslims are nonsense, with all your values compared. These are the real people living it. They build a culture, they build countries, there are highways, there are giant cars, everybody has a beautiful big home, and their children are healthy, and they play football. And I was bedazzled, genuinely. I felt the goodness of the American spirit. The land of the, what they call it? The land,
salt of the earth, that feeling of salt of the earth.
Yes, and the goodness of the earth, the salt of the earth, the land of the free and the home of the brave. It felt like that. And the genuine Americans, you know, like when I was in Idaho, I go visit farms and they invite me, you know, just they knew we are foreigners coming. They invite me and their goodness, they really want to make us feel like we are not foreigners. We are there, and they know how hard it is on teenagers coming in a foreign country, scared. We are like scared kids coming from the Middle East, very regressed, you know, and all of that. They were so caring, so loving. And even I remember one time the police, you know, stopped one of our friends, you know, and the guy said, me no English. And the police said, okay, you are going speed limit, don't do it again. He didn't give him a ticket. There was kindness, there was green, there was humanness, there was care. The Americans were so honest, you know. I remember I lost my wallet and then I found it, you know, somewhere, and they brought it, and I had $20. That was for the whole month, and it was there, not touched. I couldn't believe it. And when I look at them, I had the sense how hardworking those Americans are, and they are really building the American dream, you know. And the American dreams, like now to me seems, yeah, this is the dream of all humanity. Every human being wants to have a home, wants to have a family, want to have children, want to have food. And if we can make it, and if we can make the earth like this, in good way, what a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
That,
survive and thrive.
sorry?
Survive and thrive. Everyone
Yes.
has the right to survive and thrive.
And thrive, live and let live, and goodness, and all of those things. And when John Kennedy, instead of sending armies to go fight, you know, at one time he sent the Peace Corps. I felt like this is what the Americans can do. They can go not beat the Iraqis. The Iraqis don't even know how to you know, farm the land. Teach them. Don't go beat up the Africans. Go, you know, it felt like the Americans can be the leaders of the world. We have the education, we have the know-how, we have the technology, we have the health. You know, you look at an American youth and you look at an Iraqi youth, such different, you know. This one raised on muscles and strength and vitality and all, and that one raised on a piece of bread and cheese if he had a little piece of cheese, you know. And so I could see that the hope of humanity is that if America leads the world, and if these good Americans, good Samaritans, take the good word and help the world, we will really evolve. Then during the years here, living from 64 to now, I witnessed the collapse of Kuwait, from a mud village that was golden, that was Jerusalem, heavenly Jerusalem on earth, goodness of people, good heart, to Kuwait that has highways and byways and millionaires and trillionaires, but lost the goldenness. There is not much essence. There is a greed, competition, throat competition. I ran away from Kuwait. I came to live in America. And to see, being in America going through the similar decline, the American losing the American spirit, being rushed into low income, survival, hard work, and the 1% taking all the wealth and all the banking system and all those, I don't know who they are, you know, that even running the government. The government, Trump or Biden, they're puppets. They are little, you know, they have no power. The power is in the hand of those who are running them. And this establishment has demoralized, demolished the American spirit. American spirit was really beautiful. Even if there was segregation, at least there was that goodness in, you know, in Americans, and the Christian faith was so spread. You know, I felt the golden flame of Christ in the heart of those people. They had some kind of love. And to see them losing that flame and being rushed in an economical system that's based on greed and torture, and then the kids are being used to go and like demolish Iraq. They left Iraq now, orphans and widows. The youth are gone, demolished, or working for ISIS, which is Western establishment, and Syria. And to see that in the Middle East, I come from the Middle East, to see how this greed, this material greed, whether coming from America or Russia or China, it's the same. bunch of greed demolishing the human. And to see this is being demolished in America really broke my heart. Many times I felt I would leave. America is not anymore the home I came to live in, you know. But my love for the Americans still remains. And I live in an area where I'm surrounded by senior citizens, you know, of the 60s. So it's so sweet for my heart, because when I see them, hi, hi, hello, hello, goodness still there. So when I felt Biden won, as if the oppression on the American spirit lifted off. Yeah, he's one politician after politician. He might modify. I pray for him that he get guided and he really can correct it. But that we don't send our kids to go demolish Afghanistan or Pakistan or this and South America. That we, am I not my brother keeper? We as American nation, advanced and knowledgeable, can build the world. The world is waiting for us. And if we want the oil, they will give us the oil. If we want the minerals, they will give us the minerals. They're willing to give us, but not by us killing them. You know, live and let live. Let's teach them this thing. They give us resources. There'll be comradeship, companionship, humanness. So I felt maybe this is the tale that's happening at this moment. That when Trump took over, I felt darkness got ignited. And when Biden took over, I felt living daylight started emerging. So maybe the earth is releasing another frequency. And maybe the Americans now begin to see that we are Americans. What are we fighting about? What is this nonsense, Republican and Democrat? You know, does the Republican hamburger differ from the Democratic hamburger? I mean, it's the same, you know. Really, why not we have our goodness? So this is the hope in my heart, that may I see this again. May I see the American spirit again. May I see the elders of Americans are not frail. They have a home to go to, you know, not that put in homes, that there is families and there are, not divide the family and make it singular family, big families, you know. They take care, the elders take care of the children take care. I mean, family, tribal, things like that. That's what I got so touched by then, and I have the hope for now. That the revolution is the revolution of the spirit.
I share your hope.
Yeah,
Could you say a little bit more about living daylight, Faisal, about what you mean by that?
Living daylight is there's a dimension of essence that's light upon light, different lights. And you can see like green light, white light, yellow light, red light, different lights, you know. I remember in the old time, there was a movie called, I think, The Yellow Submarine, you know, and the Beatles were having argument, you know, which light is higher, the purple light or the green light or the golden light. So that the universe has emanation of different lights. One emanation of that light is the same emanation as the living daylight, like the sun, you know. It's not whitish, it's not clear, it's living daylight. The effect of this light, when it awakens in the spirit, in the heart, in the body, in the mind, is unconditional love. Oh. Is love that says, yeah, you are black and you are yellow and you are brown and I am white, and we love each other. I love the goodness in you, you love the goodness in me. How can we make it? It's unconditional love for all that there is. And it gives a sense of basic trust. When the light is there, all the bats disappear, you know? Okay. All those greedy and this thing, we see them in this light, we really see them. As this light opens up, the people who are being brainwashed by Trump and his team, you know, it's really need so much compassion for them. They are good Americans, but the human being is programmable. We can be brainwashed. They are so brainwashed, and he tells them so many lies, and they believe it. You know, and it's like unbelievable. You know, he tells them there is no corona, and they believe it. And now we have 180,000 a day. You know, so the human being is very vulnerable. It needs leadership. It need to be guided. And if there is no living daylight that brings basic trust, when you have the light, you see, I see what is there. But when there is darkness, there are bats. You don't know who is there. So the living daylight seems as if the consciousness is revealing to reveal to us what is here. People like Trump, people like, I don't know, those politicians and those establishment, now we can see them, you know, and it brings in us trust that God is here. This is God's love. This is not the ultimate love, but God's unconditional love for all of us. Like the sun pouring its light on the criminal as well as on the bad. It's that kind, but we can differentiate. So to bring basic trust in the goodness of things. And it restores goodness is good. Now, goodness is not good. If you're good, it's like you're a fool, you know? While before, to be good was a virtue. Yeah. Now, goodness is now considered naivety, you know? So all the virtues, all the temple of love, all the emanation of the heart and the soul get restored in the living daylight. And it gives a feeling that the ocean of light, of living daylight, everything is bathing in this ocean of living daylight and living night light. I'm going to talk next time when I enter the dimensions of love. I'm going to talk about the basic thrust regarding 2 dimensions of love. Okay. Living daylight, which bring ease and openness, and living night light, with living night light, which brings intimacy. It takes away the paranoias and the fear, and we feel this universe is such an incredible place of intimacy. The only madness there is the madness we have. You know, there is no madness in the stars and the galaxies, and there are no demons and devils there. You know? I remember once, maybe we can finish with this, once they asked Obama, they asked him, now that you are president, you must know about, you know, UFOs and aliens. Are there UFOs and aliens? He said, I don't know about the UFOs and aliens you're asking, but I've seen UFOs every day in the Congress. So God save us from those aliens, the other aliens, you know, with this feeling of love and openness, living daylight or living night light. You feel basic trust in the goodness of existence and the goodness of the human nature. And that's what I am praying for. The goodness of the American spirit shines again, bathed in this light, you know. And we just need good leadership. We really can heal the earth and heal nations. Just those greedy ones, why do they need so much money? Mm-hmm. I can't even imagine. What do you need to have $1 billion, 1,000 million? What do you do with it? You know, how many meals can you eat? How many beds can you sleep on? How many, even those who are using it for sexual abuse, or how much can you do? You know? So they are hungry ghosts. They have, but they cannot feel. There's no richness of heart, no living daylight inside. So this is what I felt like, as if the earth breathed out. The darkness that was put on America lifted off. And the basic goodness of the American may shine in every heart. May the Americans remember the goodness of the Americanness. It's really good. It really breaks my heart when I see young men, as I said many times, young American men go and die in Iraq and kill young Iraqi kids like them. Young Iraqi kids defending against, you know, for their mothers and sisters, and we are defending for our mother, sister, all being misused by politicians. Yeah. You know, like, it breaks my heart that these good Americans go fight all the way to fight Saddam, you know, or fight for this, all sacrificing their life for no reason at all. No reason. You know, this whole leadership to me in the world is like the scum that need to be released. May it happens, may the living daylight come, may more awakening come, may humanity knows there is nothing like a humanness. You know, really, not systems, not economical, not those, these come and go.
Thank you, Faisal.
I'm really happy for America, this stand, this openness, you know. Really, I hope